DETV News is powered by DART, Delaware's transit service. Moving forward.
Tonight, Delaware troops head to Florida to assist with Hurricane Milton recovery. Plus, improving Delaware schools, key recommendations from the task force on student behavior and safety. And police warn of package thefts targeting Apple deliveries. Find out how they say to best protect your items. Those stories and much more coming up straight ahead on DETV News. Good evening and welcome to this DETV News Brief. I'm Matt Ford. Thanks so much for being with us tonight. Here's just making headlines today across the first state. Governor Carney has activated 100 Delaware National Guard members to assist Florida's response to Hurricane Milton. The Guard members, along with over 40 vehicles, will help with distribution points, route clearance, and pumping during an 8-day mission. The deployment also aligns with Delaware's recent aid during Hurricane Helene, where swift water rescue teams were sent to the southeast area. The deployment, organized through the Delaware Emergency Management Agency, follows the state's history of providing aid during natural disasters. And here in Delaware, a state task force focused on improving Delaware environments is close to finalizing recommendations after reviewing a draft this past Monday. The 24-member Student Behavior and School Climate Task Force is looking at family engagement, school bus safety, and enhancing statewide support systems for student behavior. Key proposals include background check equity for parents, creating a statewide cell phone policy, and shifting the burden of proof in special education disputes from school districts over to parents. The task force also stressed the need for cameras on school buses and better funding for mental health services. The final report is due to the General Assembly by November 1st. The next meeting is scheduled for October 28th. And police in Newark are investigating after a school bus driver allegedly left 10 Newark charter school students at the wrong stop. It happened in the Rob Scott Manor neighborhood on Tuesday. The children, ranging from kindergarten to 5th grade, were uninjured and later reunited with their families. Police later located the bus. The driver had been removed from their duties, but authorities have not yet provided an explanation for the incident. The driver has not yet been named publicly. And further downstate today, an 80-year-old bus aide from Frankfort has been charged with third-degree child abuse for allegedly shoving and striking a 4-year-old student on an Indian River School District bus. The incident happened back on September 16th when Priscilla Schoolfield reportedly forced the child back into the back of the bus and then struck them. Authorities were notified a week later and Schoolfield was arrested this past October 8th. She was charged with child abuse and released on her own recognizance. And police are warning of a rise in package thefts, particularly targeting Apple and iPhone product deliveries. In some cases, thieves have stolen packages just within minutes of them being delivered, even posing as drivers to grab them from people's porches. Police recommend tracking your deliveries closely, requiring a signature, or using a secure drop-off location like a workplace. Installing security cameras or opting for in-store pickup can also prevent thefts. Residents are urged to report any suspicious activity by calling 302-573-2800 or simply dial 911. But while we keep an eye out for our packages, let's check in on the weather to see if we can enjoy some outdoor activities without any worry. Shakara is here live with us. Hey, Shakara, how are you?
DETV News Weather is brought to you by Real Life Prosthetics. Live life fully with Real Life Prosthetics. Your ability is our mission. Hey, Matt, it's going fantastic. And hello, my DETV fam. I just need to take a moment and just cherish this week's weather. It's been gorgeous with some bright sunny days, and I hope everyone has been able to get outdoors. It's been fantabulous. My son had a football game, brought home the W, so life is good. And shout out to all my football moms out there. I hope everyone finds a little time to do something enjoyable, whether it's for you, your family, or whatever brings you fantabulous joy. Let's just jump into the weather. Here it is, your weather forecast for Thursday, October 10th. Expect sunshine all day long with temperatures reaching a cool but comfortable 64 degrees. In the evening, temps will be in the high 40s, perfect weather for a light sweater or your favorite fall jacket. There will be a slight breeze, but nothing too chilly. Just a nice, crisp night with no rain in sight. Overall, it'll be a perfect blend of fall vibes, which means it's going to be too nice to stay inside. Soak up that sunshine, everyone. Back to you, Matt.
Shakira, thank you so much. I've certainly been waiting on some fall weather. We'll see you back here tomorrow. And the Delaware River and Bay Authority held a public hearing on Newcastle on a two-phase plan for the Delaware Memorial Bridge. Starting in April of next year, cash tolls will increase by $1, but Easy Pass users will continue paying the current rate. Officials with the DRBA say the plan encourages drivers to switch to Easy Pass, aligning with the region's move toward cashless tolling. The toll hikes will help fund $550 million in infrastructure projects over the next 5 years, including bridge repairs and safety upgrades. Another public hearing is scheduled for October 10th. That's going to be in Carneys Point, New Jersey. And from bridges to buses, a heads up to transit riders here in the First State. Changes to DART's statewide bus service taking effect on Sunday, November 17th. DART says the modifications include schedule adjustments to improve performance and connections. Here in Newcastle County, several routes, including routes 5, 9, 10, and 13, will see adjustments. Routes 37, 42, 44, 52, and 62 will be discontinued due to low ridership. Kent and Sussex counties will also see changes, with several routes having reduced or discontinued service after 6 p.m. That's due to low ridership, they say. The proposal, approved after public hearings, includes discontinuing Bus Route 52, as we said, which raised some concerns among local officials and employers about its effects on students and workers. While DART is adjusting other routes to accommodate some needs, uncertainty does remain about transportation access to key locations such as Winterthur Museum, Library, and Garden. New schedules will be available online and in print by mid-November. For more information, you can visit dartfirststate.com. Delaware Libraries have restored Wi-Fi access nearly a month after a ransomware attack back on September 20th. Ransomware blocks access to computer systems and demands a ransom for recovery. This week, good news, Delaware Libraries announced on their Facebook page that recovery efforts are ongoing and that both Wi-Fi and Delaware Library catalogs are now operational. And a Wilmington City Council task force is considering a relocation initiative to attract new in-city employees. Currently, non-elected employees must move to Wilmington within 1 year, but do not need to be city residents to apply for city jobs. Under one proposal, those moving into the city from 25 to 75 miles away would have access to $5,000 in confirmed moving expenses, while those moving from over 75 miles away could get up to $7,500. The final report is due later this month, addressing the city's 14 current vacancies. That's down from the reported 110 vacancies in 2023. And staying in Wilmington now, officials have announced an extension of the application deadline for the 104th Wilmington Police Academy. The new deadline is now Friday, November 1st. The previous age limit of 37 years old has also been lifted following an agreement with the Fraternal Order of Police Lodge 1. The starting salary of $65,000 increases to over $87,000 by year 5. There is no residency requirement for new officers, and Wilmington Police Chief Campos emphasized that lifting the age limit aims to attract a broader range of applicants, including those seeking a second career in law enforcement. And Wilmington is holding a recycling event this weekend, Saturday, on the riverfront. Residents can safely dispose of hazardous waste, electronics, and shred-sensitive documents outside Frawley Stadium. Again, that's Saturday from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. The event is hosted by the Delaware Solid Waste Authority, and it's part of efforts to keep the city clean and environmentally safe. We do want to remind you that there is a 2-box limit per household for shredding services. And that's going to do it for tonight's DETV News Brief. Don't forget to follow us all along your favorite social media platforms for more updates on what's happening all around Delaware. And if you have a question, comment, or a news tip, feel free to send it our way. Contact us at press@detvch.com. For Shakira and all of us here at DETV News, I'm Matt Ford. We'll see you tomorrow night. Take care. We don't talk about prostate cancer enough, and it's the most diagnosed form of cancer and the second most common cause of cancer death among Black men in both Delaware and the United States. Approximately 1 in 8 men will be diagnosed with prostate cancer in their lifetime, but just by asking your healthcare provider if you should get a screening could help you detect prostate cancer early and save your life. So let's talk about it. Talk to your healthcare provider today about a prostate cancer screening if you are 40 years of age or older, or have a family history of prostate cancer. If you don't have insurance, or if your insurance doesn't pay for cancer screenings, Screening for Life may provide you with the screenings that you need, and nurse navigators make this process easier. To learn more, visit healthydelaware.org/prostate or call 211. Ask your healthcare provider about a prostate cancer screening, and you're asking for so much more.
My name is Jason Aviles, and I am the founder and owner of Fly Yogi, and I'm here to share with you some tips to be able to help fight opioid addiction. Opioid addiction is a real growing problem here in America, and I'm here to share with you some tips that you can be able to integrate into your everyday life to really fight against opioid addiction. One of the first things is redeveloping your mindset. One of the practices that I like to use daily is meditation. And what meditation does is it brings you clarity of mind, and it helps keep you grounded, and it improves your ability to make decisions that you are going to benefit from. A lot of the time we find that addiction is rooted in our mindset. It's rooted in how we think and how we perceive, and therefore how we act. So this is a really good way to help fight against that energy of addiction. The second thing is improving your lifestyle through diet and exercise. At the very root of addiction, there is substances within the body that's causing the addiction on a physical level. When we begin to introduce healthier foods, plant-based foods, we begin to remove and detox the substances that are in our body that's causing and attracting the addiction. So through incorporating more fresh fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, grains, and even drinking water on a daily basis, you're going to put your body in a state where it's going to be able to fight the root causes of these addictions. The second part is exercise. Exercise is good for mood. It's good for energy. It's good to increase vitality. It's good to get your heart pumping and get your blood flowing and get oxygen moving throughout the body. So through engaging in physical exercise, complemented by incorporating healthier foods, you're putting your body and your mind in a state where it does not want what's causing these things that are manifesting negatively in your life. So addiction can really be decreased by just incorporating a healthier lifestyle through diet and nutrition, exercise, and then also making sure that you're tackling the mind through mindset, through meditation.